family. I hope you guys have had a phenomenal week. This month, we have been highlighting some very important people with some vital resources. And today, we have Lasuandria Walker, and she is going to share with us the benefits of play therapy. Tune on in.
So play therapy is the systematic and intentional use of play with toys. It's a mental health type of modality that helps children process big emotions that they're having. It's much like talk therapy in that it creates a safe space, a space to process emotions, a space for kids to talk about big challenges that they're having in their life. The biggest way that it differs from talk therapy is that the toys are the language. And kids speak the language of play. And so in that way, toys become their communication style in the playroom versus traditional talk therapy, which is sitting for an hour and talking. Play therapy meets kids where they are developmentally. For the most part, play therapy can or has been effective in most of childhood mental health challenges, ADHD, anxiety, depression, PTSD, any types of trauma. But also, play therapy helps with life changes, divorces, moves, any type of transitions to a new school. If kids are having social skill problems, like play therapy is effective in all of those things. Play is so powerful because play has been used in childhood since the beginning of time. Kids have always used play to act out things that are going on in their lives, to process and make sense of their world, to make sense of the things that are going on inside them. The toys in the room are intentional and they're chosen purposefully. That means that we don't have toys in there just for the sake of having toys, right? All of those toys have significant meaning. And I believe that children know what they need, and so they walk in and they direct me. And in that room, I offer unconditional acceptance, right? I'm not like the traditional adult that they may be used to who is talking to them about behavior, and I also reflect what they're feeling, and that's where the magic begins, the relationship and the connection. The Bible says train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they grow old, they won't depart from it. Just like we teach them spirituality and values and all of those things, we should be teaching them mental health early on and giving them a good sense of what therapy looks like. I believe all people play, right? Even adults play. And what has been most effective, or the age that is most effective, is from ages 3 to 12. But even with my teenagers, I use some type of play-based technique, whether it's Uno, whether it's Jenga, whether it's expressive art, sand tray. We're always using play. I've even used sand tray with adults because adults sometimes don't have the words to express what they're feeling. And so adults can use sand tray to create a world, and we can help interpret that world and help them process their big feelings. Play is important. Never stop playing. No matter how old you are, it keeps you young. Never stop playing.
Lasuandria, thank you so much for sharing some very important information. And one thing, family, that stuck out the most: listen, communicate with your children, and seek professional help so that they can interpret the things that you see and that your children are communicating with you, because we want to make sure that they are well also. Thank you so much for worshiping with us here at the historic Tabernacle Baptist Church, a local church making a global impact.